In this video, I'm going to show you how to open up a stock investing account and to start trading in a short time. So we're going to use Etrade for this, and you can use this referral code. This will give you any current deals that are available. https://refer.etrade.net/lottie44. Then if you use that and you go and open up the window, it'll tell you what deal that will give you. Right now, if you deposit $5,000 to just under $20,000, you'll receive a $100 credit into your account, and so on, as you can see below here. Okay, so after you do that, then you'll click open an account or get started. Just look on this page to see where it tells you. And here it's going to ask you what type of account you want to open. I'm going to open a Roth IRA. Usually if you feel like you're going to be taxed less now than in your retirement, then you choose a Roth. If you're going to be taxed more now than in your retirement, then you choose a traditional IRA, but that's up to you. Are you an existing customer? So I already have another account through Etrade, so I'll click yes. But if you're not, and you're going to be using a new user ID and password and don't have an Etrade account yet, you'll click no and then continue. So I'm going to enter my current username and password now. My current account is not an IRA account, it's just a regular account. So I'm adding an IRA account to it now. Okay, next it's going to ask you some contact information, phone number, email, name. So you're just going to fill in that information. So I'll do that and then click continue. The next window asks for your address. So I'll just fill in that information and then click continue again. If you have a different mailing address than your residential address, then just click this button. And then you're going to enter your date of birth and social security number. I just have this here, so it's blocking my date of birth. And then you'll click continue. Moving on, they ask you about employment details. So you'll fill this in with your employer's name and address, and then click continue at the bottom. Now you're going to tell them more information about your investment profile. So what is the objective of this account? Are you looking for growth or income, capital preservation? What's your annual income? Your liquid net worth. If you don't know this exactly, just kind of guess the best you can. They're just using this so probably they can advertise to you later, or to have someone contact you to maybe help you with your account later on. But it's not really a big deal about this. Then you'll click continue. I should also mention that at the bottom of that same page, they're going to ask you if you want to add options trading or futures trading. If you're just beginning out and you're not really sure what options trading is or futures trading, then I would suggest that you don't click these. Later on, if you want to add these to your account, then you can contact Etrade about it. But just to begin with, I would just do standard stock investing, trading for long investment, not doing options or futures trading. So I wouldn't click those, and I would just click continue. Okay, then it's going to ask you these regular questions here. Does anyone work for a broker or dealer? They want to make sure that you're not tied to some company or you're not a broker yourself. And questions about IRS backup withholding. So you want to go through those, answer them correctly, and then click continue. Next, they want to find out more specific information about your account. So for example, where will assets to fund this account come from? Is somebody giving you as a gift, or is it employment income? Did you win the lottery? Do you have savings or money from child support or a spouse? So you'll select that. And then what's the purpose of this account? Are you investing for your child's college or your own college, or for retirement, tax planning? So just select these accordingly and click continue. Next, there are a few more questions about your uninvested cash management options. So basically the default one here is retirement sweep deposit account. This one's only available for retirement accounts, and it insures your money up to $500,000. And basically this allows your money that's not being currently invested in stocks to be invested, so you earn a little bit of a rate of return on that money that's just sitting in your account that's not currently invested. And this is a similar one with a cash balance program. But as a default one for the retirement account that I'm opening up, I'm going to use the retirement sweep deposit account. Do you want to add a trusted contact person? So if you want your spouse or somebody else helping with the account, or to be in contact with Etrade, then you can choose somebody here. Then click continue. Okay, picking beneficiaries. So in this section you could pick if you want to leave your money to a spouse or to a child or another relative or someone else. And so if you want to do that, click yes. And it's a pretty easy process. You just put their name and you'll put their social security number, and then you could designate them as the beneficiary. And also it allows you to split it. So if you want to give 50% to one and 50% to another, you could put a percent of how much you want to give to one and one to another. And you can also put a contingent beneficiary. So if you put your spouse as 100% and your spouse would die, then the contingent beneficiary could be your son or daughter, for example, and then they would get the money if you and your spouse would die. So choose the appropriate one and click continue. After you finish the beneficiary part, then you just go through and review the agreements and disclosures. So you just go down through here, read through these parts, click check. Same for part 2 and part 3. Then you'll click submit at the bottom. The CAPTCHA will come up. Then click verify. Okay, next it's going to tell you thank you. It's going to tell you your account type, your account number. I have mine hidden here. And then how you're going to fund your account. So you'll go in here and you can pick an account if you already have one set up. If not, then you can set up the account and it transfers within about 3 days. You could set up a savings account or your local checking account and have that transfer in. Usually it's ACH deposit and there's no charge for that. If you are going to deposit money to fund your account, then I recommend at least $500 to start with. That way it'll make it at least worthwhile for investing in stocks with the amount of money that stocks usually cost. And then if there are any fees involved, you want to have at least $500 usually to make it worthwhile. So you'll put the deposit amount in here, and then you can choose whether you're going to deposit for 2020 or 2021. Usually you'll want to deposit for the earliest year they have available, because for a Roth IRA, for example, you can only deposit a limited amount for that year. So you want to basically put as much as you can in for the earliest year, and then once that's filled, then you'll do for the next year. So I'm going to put my money in here, after I deposit it for the 2020 tax year. Then you'll click I confirm and click Review Transfer. Next, it'll take you to the Etrade page here, and this is covered up here. It just tells you your account number and how much money you have in your account that you can trade with. And then you can go over here to Trading and then click Stocks and ETFs. Next, we'll go to this page, Stock ETF. You'll click whatever symbol, you'll type in whatever symbol you want to trade for what stock. So for example, if you wanted to buy Apple, AAPL, and you can look up these companies. You can look up a website, whatever company you're interested in, put the company name like Apple, stock symbol, and it'll come up and let you know. Then you just type in that stock symbol. Or if you wanted to buy Coca-Cola, KO, or MCD, McDonald's. So you can click on that. It'll tell you what the last price is of it. So the last price was $231.51. And let's say that you wanted to buy one share, you'll click buy. If you want to sell, you click sell. And just for basics, those are the only two you need to know right now. And then the quantity. So I'm going to buy one at $231. You can use a calculator to help you determine how much you can buy with the money you have as well. So if I type in 1 here, then the price, if you select market, it'll buy it at whatever price it is right now whenever the market's open. Or what I like to do is set a limit order. So I usually just use this limit one. I don't use these other ones. Okay, so I select a limit order, and this makes you buy it at that price specifically. You'll buy it at that price or better, so you're guaranteed to get it at that price or better. So I'm going to buy it at 230. So if it ever crosses 230, then I'll buy it at that. And you can select just for that day to buy it, or you can put it good for 60 days. So for the next 60 days, if it ever crosses under $230, then I'll buy that stock. Or you can select a date which to cancel it. I'm going to select here good for 60 days. And that's all you need to know right there. And then you just click preview order. And it'll confirm here. Just make sure that you're buying the right company. That's the stock symbol, that's the company name, that's the price right now, and this is what you're doing. You're going to buy it. You're going to buy one of the shares of McDonald's at a limit order of $230, and that's set for 60 days, your order, until it expires, and then you click place order. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to set up a stock investing account with Etrade and to start trading. Have a great day.